Chat! What's going on, chat? Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Sim Update 9 just dropped for FS 2020. Let's see if we can get through an entire flight without a single crash to desktop. That's the goal today. We'll start briefing here in about 30 seconds. Welcome, welcome. Seems to be okay so far. Nice smooth performance, panning around the views here. All right. Let's get to this briefing. ZNY is hosting an event tonight down in Newark, so that's where we're going to be heading today. So we should have plenty of traffic, plenty of ATC, and we're going to be starting off here at Burlington International in Vermont, and I believe Boston Center's online. Mr. Sheed is controlling. Oops, sorry about that. So we should have ATC all the way down into Newark, and then maybe after we get to Newark, we'll continue down to Charlotte or Atlanta. I was planning on Charlotte. We'll see what it looks like once we get to Newark. So yeah, Burlington to Newark to Charlotte. Here's our route. We're going to be direct Hannah and then on the Flossie 4 into Newark. We're going to be going up to flight level. That's actually wrong. We're going to 400, 40,000. Going to be about 55 minutes in the air. Block fuel 2,500. We've got 5 people on board. Well, 6 total on board. Myself and 5 passengers. And yeah, here's a look at the route on SkyVector. We do have some weather moving through the area. A lot of it's light stuff, light showers. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but we'll be on the lookout. Weather up here at Burlington is currently showing winds calm, 10 statute miles, broken layer at 3,300, or is that 3,800? 3,800, overcast layer at 5,000, 14, 8, altimeter 299 Down there in Newark, we've got winds 030 at 6, 10 statute miles, few clouds at 1,500, broken layer at 5,000, broken layer at 8,000, and overcast layer at 15,000, 17, 12, altimeter 2997. We've also got a couple of air mets here. We've got some moderate ice, freezing level up to flight level 200. Yeah, freezing level up to 200. And we have also got moderate turbulence in the area as well. Moderate turbulence below flight level 180. So it might be a bumpy ride into Newark, and we'll be on the lookout for ice as well. Anything else? ATC already mentioned. We're going to have ATC pretty much the entire way. Yeah, we should. Boston Center online. We've got New York Center, and then we've got Newark approach, Newark departure, and it should be pretty well staffed here at Newark. We've got Tower online. Let's see. New York Center, Newark approach, Newark departure. We've got Tower, ground, delivery, and ATIS. So it should be a fun one. Airplane's already been pre-flighted, loaded with fuel, everybody's on board, so all I gotta do is hop in and get going. Let's go. Alright, before start checklist, battery switch. Emergency lights, armed. Standby flight display, on. Avionics to dispatch. Oops. To dispatch. Clear out these cautions. Parking brake set. Wheel chocks removed, cabin doors closed, passenger briefing. We'll get to that. Seats, belts, pedals adjusted and secured. Exterior lights. We got our beacon, our logo, and our nav on. ICAS, FMS, and climate control selector is off. Since we are not running off the GPU, let's go ahead and get started. One of the engines started, so that we do not kill our battery. All of our lights are on. We're going to start with number 2. And we're clear out right. Ooh yeah, performance is really good so far in Sim Update 9, at least in my experience here right now. So far. We'll see if she holds up. N2. Ignition. ITT. N1. That looks like a good start on the right side. Everything's in the green, stable, oil pressure. Everything looks good. Let's get some AC on. Down here in the FMS, we'll lock in our GPS position. And next, let's grab our clearance. We'll be going to Boston Center. Boston Center on 34.7. 134.7.
Good one. November 49er cross Cran at and maintain 1000, 270 knots, Boston altimeter 3000.
Boston Center, November 49 only has VOR and ILS capability.
Right. So
copy the weather.
Cran off the Providence VOR. Are you not able?
Winds are calm.
I can. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I'll be flying 74 degrees.
10 statute miles. Got
okay,
broken.
Number 49er cross Cran at and maintain 1000
038.
270 knots. Stay altimeter 3000.
And overcast at 5.
270 knots, 11,000 feet. November 49.
Frontier flight 16.
Tempest 14, 2.8. Altimeter 2995.
Frontier flight 1610.
Good evening, Boston Center. American 22 with you, crossing news at flight level 270.
American 22, Boston Center. Good evening. Clear direct to Roebuck. Descend to maintain flight level 230.
Direct to Roebuck, flight level 230, American 22.
So it's either going to be runway 15 or 33. We're going to take the longer one. And winds are calm, so it doesn't matter which side he gives us.
Charlie, at and maintain 2000 and 250 knots.
Alright, so we're, let's see.
2997.
BTV. Hannah.
Air France 360 cross Calverton.
As filed.
Charlie, at and maintain 1 and 2000 and 250 knots.
Cross Charlie at 12000 and 250 knots, Air France 360.
Air France 360, thank you. Altimeter 2.
So they get a chance, I'll call him.
997, Air France 360.
Virgin
oh wait, this is wrong.
121, contact
Should be Newark.
Approach 128.12. Have a good night.
128.12 on New York approach, Virgin 121, have a good night.
United 2248, contact New York approach 128.55. Good night.
2855, United 2248, good night.
Sorry, Fox was here, Echo Mike. Actually, never mind, disregard, you're good.
Boston Center, good evening. Endeavor 359er, climbing through to 14,000 inbound to UMO.
Endeavor 359 Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
maintain 340 and upper 359er.
SR-762, contact New York Center, 125.32. Good night.
Over 2532, thanks for the ATC. We'll see you, Sheet. ISR-762.
Catch you later.
Boston Center, good evening. November 8-4 Golf Charlie is a CJ4 at Burlington with the weather request IFR to Newark.
November 84 Golf Charlie Boston Center, cleared to the Newark Airport via the Burlington 1 departure. Radar vector is Hannah, then as filed. Maintain 10,000, squawk 4701.
Cleared to the Newark Airport via the Burlington 1, then Hannah, 10,000, squawk 4701, citation 84 Golf Charlie.
Citation 84 Golf Charlie, read back correct, advise way to taxi, runway 33.
33, and we'll call for taxi, 4 Golf Charlie.
Boston Center, Snake 7.
Alright, Burlington 1 is what he gave us? It should be, I think it's just vectors.
Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain final 370.
Let's take a look at that.
370, Snake 77.
Who else is trying to call?
UPS 355.
Burlington 1?
Inbound, Echo, November Echo.
Yeah, it's essentially just vectors, and then at some point he's going to give us direct Hannah.
4725.
United 254.
Climb unassigned heading for radar vectors to file nav aid fix or airway to 10,000 or assigned lower altitude. Expect to file altitude 10 minutes after departure. So real simple.
Good evening, JetBlue 1317, 12,000, climbing 14,000, direct stock.
And since his flight's going to happen real quick, let's take a look at our arrival procedure into Newark.
JetBlue 1317.
It's going to be the Flossy 4.
Contact 900 miles northwest of Echo, November Echo. Maintain final 350.
Maintaining flight of
Flossy 4.
November 49er, contact Boston.
We're going to be coming from up here at Hannah.
Have a good night.
Good to see you, sir. Going over to Boston approach.
Just going over the notes here. Radar required, RNAV 1. DME of GPS required. Got to be capable of 250 knots.
Boston Center, good evening.
Alright, so like I said, we're going to be coming from up here at Hannah. We're going to be at or below 240 at Hannah.
Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain 16,000.
Then to Albany, A Cove, Talco, Wheats,
Walker 2033,
Pelon,
contact New
then
York
Flossie,
approach,
and then
128.12,
Crank at 7,000. After Crank, it'll be Schaff, Sparta, Bilbo, and then Hawker. Hawker. Okay, let's get set up here.
United 284, cross crank, added, maintain 7,000, Newark altimeter 29907.
Cross crank at 7,000, United altimeter 29907. United 284.
Boston Center, FedEx 2364, heavy with you at 330, 42 miles.
No, it's so simple, let's just do it ourselves today. So we're going to be out of BTV.
Boston Center, hello, squawk 4703.
4703, FedEx 2364.
Air France 360, contact New York approach 128.12. Have a good night.
New York approach 1.2. Thank you for the complete.
First issue with Sim Update 9.
FedEx 2364, radar contact.
It's taking a long time to work.
Maintain 220, FedEx 2364.
UPS 355, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 22
Yikes.
left.
PC specs, I think they're down in the About Me section of my Twitch. Pro Tools 123. Welcome to the channel, by the way, man. Hope you're having a great day. It's basically Intel 8700K, overclocked to 5 gigahertz. I'm on a Asus Rogue. I think it's an E370 motherboard. GTX 3080. 32 gigabytes of, I think, like 2400 megahertz RAM. And a Samsung SSD. Pretty sure it's down in the description if you want full details. Alright, man, this is a problem already. Okay, let's see if we can load it off SimBrief at least.
Boston Center, good afternoon. American 777.
Ooh, yikes. This is bad.
American 777, Boston Center, good evening, squawk 4723.
I did update my CJ4, working title CJ4, so it should be working.
4723.
They claim it works with Sim Update 9.
Frontier Flight 1610, climb and maintain, final about 380.
380, 1610.
United 284, contact New York approach 120.15, 2015. Have a good night.
Contact New York approach, United 284.
And the frequency 120.15.
120.15.
Correct. Walker 1241, wind calm, running 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, we're only 11, Walker 1241.
Let everybody know in the Discords that I'm having trouble.
Walker,
Since they're asking.
American 777.
Wow, man.
Contact
What the hell, dude?
Ponset, maintain final about 310.
Maintain 310, American
Execute.
777.
American 22.
All it took is our flight number. Didn't take anything else. Let's try again. KBTV.
Flight level 230.
Fuck, man. We can't get past this, we're not going to be able to continue with the flight.
22 left, Boston, altimeter 299er.
Send via the Roebuck 3 arrival, 22 left, and 29er, American 22.
Man, this is crap.
Bush Street 5134, we're direct Deer Park, expecting Deer Park at flight level 230.
Let me make sure I did load in the working title.
Hello, are you able to Rosie to arrival?
1 moment for Bush Street 5134.
Canada 3168,
Yep,
enter
this
left
is the
base,
working
runway
title.
24.
It is the latest.
Enter left base for runway 24, Canada 3168.
Charlie Fox to Sierra Echo Mike, Manchester altimeter 2996.
2996, Foxtrot Sierra Echo Mike.
Frontier Flight 1610, contact New York
Crap,
Frontier
man.
125.32, have a good night.
2532, Frontier Flight 1610, good day.
We can take the Rosie 2 for Bush Street 5134.
Blue Street 5134, very good. For now, turn left heading 030, and I'll have the
What a bummer.
route in just a moment.
All right, sir, for 030 for now, and we'll start the routing shortly.
I had high hopes.
Boston Center, hello, good evening. Skywest 1367, checking in, flight level 280, descending 270.
Skywest 1367, Boston Center, good evening. Included Roebuck to set a maintain, final level 250.
Alright, direct Roebuck and down to 250 for 1360.
Boston Center, good day. Ligorian 23, Romeo and
Redbox, what's going on?
9, ready for copy, start to Boston.
Oh, man.
Ligorian 23, Romeo,
So,
Boston, hello,
Sim
contact
Update 9 came out today for FS 2020. I did update, there was an update for the working title CJ4, updated both, and we're already having issues here. Can't even get past the first page on the FMS.
Blue Street 51 to 34, clear direct Moo Cow.
Rob,
Mike,
what's up, Rob? How many
uniform,
tank tops do I
Charlie,
have?
Oscar Whiskey, and then the Rosie
I don't know.
arrival.
10 maybe?
Direct Blue Cow, Mike, uniform, Charlie, Oscar, Whiskey, from Rosie 2.
Blue Street 5134, reback is correct.
Like, why are you going to
Expect
release an
ILS
update for the
17
CJ4 claiming it works when it doesn't?
ILS 170, Blue Street 134, thanks.
They should have just left it broken if it didn't work before.
Expect the ILS running 24 at Bradley.
Alright,
24 TB and 50 kilo.
I'm going to have to start thinking of a different plan here then.
Scandinavian 2116, Boston Center, hello, squawk 4731.
4731, Scandinavian 2116.
Yeah, it's not going to budge, I don't think. I guess,
Boston Center, hello, Delta 763, level 4000.
Delta 1063.
I don't think we can do
Boston,
this flight then, guys. I think we're going to have to do something different. Maybe hop in something smaller and just fly around VFR. I don't have any other mods loaded besides the fly-by-wire, and I did test that one earlier today, and it's a no-go for me. Shit, dude.
American 777, request to step away for about 5 minutes.
Alright, let's cancel IFR. We'll cancel our IFR clearance and
for spacing, and let me know when you're back.
maybe jump in the 182 and fly around or something.
.79 or greater.
SR-22 says Redbox. We could do that.
American 777.
I don't know, I haven't checked if Working Title's updated any of their... Oh, we have the NXI, which is through the sim. So maybe it would work, the SR-22. Okay. Let's cancel. Damn.
7374 Boston Center, cleared to the Boston Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure. Radar vectors LAM, then as filed. Maintain 4000. Squawk 4710.
Clear to Boston, via the Syracuse 2 departure, vectors from LAM, maintain 4000. Squawk 4710.
Man, I was excited.
374 reback, correct, advise with taxi runway 28. United 624 Boston Center, climb and maintain 16,000.
Rob says, just posted this issue in the Working Title Discord. I'll see if I get a response. Alright, thanks Rob. Appreciate it, man.
Skywest 1637, descend and maintain final 230.
Mike 32.5.
Alright, let's hold for a few minutes and we'll see if we get a response.
Oh, sorry, multiple 1 Skywest 1361, descend and maintain final 230.
Redbox flew the SR-22 earlier and noticed the weather radar and the NXI actually worked. Sweet.
1367, descend and maintain final
I don't think I've ever noticed it before, Redbox.
Number 108 Alpha Lima, descend and maintain final 200.
Alright, we'll give it a couple minutes and see if Rob gets a reply from Working Title. And if not, we'll hop in the SR-22 and do something.
Number 567 Mike Boston Center, hello, Quebec Roebuck, descend and maintain final 230.
Direct Roebuck 230, Julie Mike.
Damn.
1317, cross Calverton at and maintain 2000, 250 knots, Kennedy altimeter, 29908.
Altimeter 29908, cross Calverton at 2000, 250 knots, JetBlue 1317.
Scandinavian 2116, radar contact, 900 miles east of AHA, maintain final 380.
Maintain. Flight level 380, Scandinavian 2116.
American 22, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
Over to Boston approach. Thanks for the ATC, American 22.
Number
United 2396, over here at 14000.
United 2396 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000 and United 2396.
It's going to take us...
108 Alpha Lima, contact New York Center 125.32. Have a good night.
Sorry, over to center, 125.32, 108 Alpha Lima, good night. Yeah.
Ah, man. What the hell?
Walker 1854, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain final 270.
Descend at pilot's discretion 270, Walker 1854.
Delta 1269, contact New York Center 125.3.
I do not have the, I unloaded all my, every mod I unloaded except for I reloaded the fly-by-wire A320. So I currently only have the fly-by-wire and the Working Title. Those are the only two mods I have installed, Rob.
Blue Shake 5134.
Other than a couple of scenery mods.
Runway 17, the Manchester altimeter 29906.
Yeah, I just took the PMS out. I'm waiting until everybody updates everything to bring everything back in slowly.
Skywest 1367, maintain 300 knots or greater for space into Boston.
300 greater for 1367.
United 624, maintain 300 knots or greater for space into Newark.
United 624.
Boston Center, good evening, K929 with you at 9,000. With latest information, Oscar.
K929 Boston Center, hello, the Providence altimeter 29909er.
Altimeter 29909er, Care 1929.
American 2247, contact Washington Center.
Sorry, everybody.
133.72.
I appreciate your patience.
133.72, good day, American 2247 Heavy.
Maybe I should have tested things first. Boston Center, citation 84 Golf Charlie at Burlington. We're going to have to cancel IFR. We're having problems here.
Okay, no problem. I'll catch you later.
Thanks.
United 2396 for space into Newark. Maintain 280 knots or less.
280 or less, United 2396.
Climate control is coming off. Avionics is coming off. Engine. Wah, wah. Parking brake set. Switches. good to fly this thing. Alright, let's hop into something different then. What do you guys want to do? Any preference of where to fly? Let me disconnect from... Okay, good, it disconnected me. Great. Hey, I landed with a landing rate of 0 feet per minute. Butter. Guess we'll hop in a rental 224 Lima Whiskey. Did I restart sim after? Yes. Definitely did. Damn, should we try, come on, man. Alright. What do you guys want to restart, or do you just want to do Cirrus SR-22? I could restart the sim and try. We'll still make it in time to, alright, let's restart and see then. We'll still make it in time for, the Newark event, so let's do it. Must fuss, man. Maybe it's that, I wonder if it's that livery. I'm gonna try to load the same livery, and we'll try again. This time we'll try to do everything before talking to Boston Center. If it doesn't work with this livery, we're gonna try the default. And then if that doesn't work, we'll do the SR-22. I've noticed that sometimes with some airplanes that some liveries don't act the same as the other. I don't know what it is. But we may not be able to fly this blue and gray one. Let's try one more time though. Did you restart the sim after loading the mod? Of course. Takeoff Charlie. Boylington. Coat Factory. Another butter landing. Sweet. Ooh, spicy. I'm gonna set it back a couple hours so we can continue flying after Newark and not just see all blackness all night. 4 something p.m. It's fine. Live weather is good. And let's see. 2,500 pounds of fuel. Payload 1020. Okay, parking brake and gear leverage down. Two. And tizzle. Ignition. Nope. Let's try the default livery. For Golf Charlie, we'll keep that, I guess, and DTV. It's gonna work. Yeah, all my SimBrief info is still in there, Rob. But we also tried loading in manually as well, not using SimBrief, and putting the... As soon as we put in the origin airport, nothing happened, just froze. It said working at the bottom and it didn't do anything. $10.20 and what was it? 2,500 pounds of fuel. Alright, gear levers down, parking brake set. Numero dos. For the 3rd time. And 2. Ignition. Nope. Go tell those guys at working title I restarted the sim. No worky. No worky. Let's try over here, KBTV. Working? No working. No working. Alright, Cirrus SR-22. Where do you guys want to fly? Where did we leave our last SR-22 that we flew? November 225 Hotel Lima, we left it at CPW. What's the weather looking like over there? Looks like it's VFR. So let's go fly around. I think it's over in, yeah, Ohio, in Rob's Hood. KCPW. Alright, we'll do that. November 225 Hotel Lima. KCPW? What the hell? You know what I think it is? It's gotta be the nav data, man. That is weird. Maybe not, I don't know. Well, this is embarrassing. Oh, no. Did I write down the wrong ICAO code? Dude, I'm all over the place. PCW. I'm retarded. Port Clinton. That's what I was trying to go. Oops. Alright. Parked it somewhere over here last time. Alright, things are looking pretty decent. VFR in the area. We do have moderate ice sigmet. Surface to 4,000. Freezing level. And up to 14,000. Live weather. Push it back a couple hours. How much do you weigh, Rob? Ohio! What's up, Adam? Mix up the letters all the time, don't worry. Dyslexia, man. It's a B. I downloaded the latest one that was released on GitHub in the past like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. When I updated the CJ4, it said it had just been uploaded 3 hours ago. Rob. That's weird, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try again another day. Let's fly the SR-22. In that case, let me get my big giant yoke out of the way. It's got 2 tail numbers on it. Alright, where are we going? Rob, what's your home airport? KBKL? Ah, cool. What's going on over here? Is that the Indians? Oh. Oh, that's right. They had to change their name, didn't they? Did the Indians change their name? Cleveland Guardians? That's active in 7 days, so we're good there. And yeah, we'll just chase the coastline over. So let's brief this. Weather over here at Port Clinton. Winds out of the northwest, 13 gusting 19. 10 statute miles, few clouds at 3200, broken 4300, overcast at 4900, temp 7, dew point 1, altimeter 3019. So use runway 2. Use 27 or 36. Oops. Two-7, we've got 5,600 feet of runway, and 1-8 or 3-6, we've got 4,000. Either one we can use. I guess we'll use 3-6 since that's one we're closest to. So we'll make a right turn out to the southeast. We'll follow the coastline out this way. And then we've got Cleveland's Class Bravo This outer shelf starts at 4,000, and the middle one starts at 3,000. And we'll go around the inner one. So we'll go to 2,500. Stay underneath the Bravo, and that'll get us into Burke Lakefront. Weather over there at Burke Lakefront. Winds out of the west at 20 knots. 10 statute miles. Few clouds 3,000. Overcast at 6. 8-2. Altimeter 3015. So we'll be using runway one of the 24s. I guess we'll use 24 right. We'll stay in the pattern. We'll do a couple touch and goes there. And then maybe we'll continue up the lake and hit a couple of these other fields. Marginal over here at Northeast Ohio. Ceilings are right at 3,000. That's why. That's not bad though. Alright, we'll start with that then. Alright, first let's do a little pre-flight. So let's get our battery on. Let's verify our fuel, and we'll also bring our flaps down. Fuel looks good. Up there, or down there and up here. And our lights and pitot heat. Do one quick sweep around. Landing lights working. Nav and strobe. Where are the lights in the back? Alright, we'll pretend that they're there and they're working. Nav and strobe. Alright, lights are working, and pitot. We'll touch our pitot tube over here on the left side, and it's warm. Let's walk around the airplane. We'll start over here on my side since I am the pilot. Baggage doors closed and locked. Everything looks good in the tail section down below. Our antennas are there. 2 tail numbers. Tail section, our horizontal stabilizer looks good. And looking up at our vertical stabilizer, that looks good as well. Around this way, we'll move our elevator up and down, make sure we have full range of motion. Check underneath, we'll check the hinges, make sure all the pins, cotter pins and bolts are in there, everything's intact. Moving on to our vertical stabilizer and rudder, everything looks good. Same thing, we'll move it slightly left to right, make sure it moves. Bolts, pins are all in place. Up top, I don't know if those are antennas or static wicks, not really sure in the Cirrus. But it all looks good. Other side, elevator, same thing. Move it up and down. Check the hinges, make sure everything's there. Leading edge looks good. This side looks good, high and low. Is this a static port right here? Alright, continuing flaps. Give them a little wiggle, should have a little bit of play. All the hinges, pins are in place. Aileron, same thing. We'll move it up and down. Full range of motion, everything's in place. Wingtip, leading edge, tire, and gear down below the wing, everything looks good. Over here in the front, the cowling. Down below, exhaust, nose wheel, prop spinner, look inside the cowling. We'll give a little tug on our belt. Light. Good, good, good. Same thing on the other side, nose wheel, exhaust. Leading edge of the wing. Pitot tube, make sure that's clear. Wingtip, ailerons. Flappage. Awesome. And we'll check our fuel. Let's drain some from the bottom. Right side, fuel looks good. Blue, and no debris, no water. We can dump back that in there, or dump that back in there. Go to the other side, same thing. We'll drain the fuel. And blue, no contaminants. We'll pour it back in, and then we'll check the oil. I don't know where you would check the oil. It looks like here's the oil cap for the Cirrus up here. Oil looks good. I think we're ready. Tie downs are all removed. All of our covers are removed. Let me reconnect the vPilot. Change my push to talk button. So we're November 225 Hotel Lima. We're an SR-22. Alrighty, let's get this thing started. If I wasn't playing D&D right now, I'd see if I had the same issue, says Rob. Important, we recommend that you fully delete the previous working title folder. I did do that. Come on, man, I'm a vet. I'm a flight sim vet. I know all the things. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. I'll test it later. I appreciate you, Rob. I appreciate you going through everything you did for me. Thank you, Rob. Love you, man. Alright, guys. Everything's on idle. Everything's pulled back. Parking brake is set. Battery switches are coming on. We can get our alt switches on too. Strobe light. So bring our mixture full forward. Throttle's going to come to a 1/2 inch. Then we're going to prime and then go into boost. Fuel is on. Prime. 1,1000, 2,1000, 3 into boost. And make sure our propeller is clear and that we're clear all around. Clear! Fire's right up. Oil pressure in the green. Throttle 1,000. Avionics. Nav light. Bring our flaps up. And we'll need the mixture. Boost is going to come off for now. Port Clinton altimeter 3019er. That's in there already, 3019, and down here as well, 3019. Transponder, we're squawking VFR, mode Charlie. Put in BKL or GPS. HIJKL, Burke Lakefront, enter and activate. Give her a minute to warm up, and then we'll begin taxi, and we'll do a run up at the end of the runway. We'll use 3.6, so we've got 360 bugged in there. We're going to go up to 2500. That's in there. Checklist. For start stuff, we did all this. Pre-flight complete. Weight and balance, emergency equipment, passengers brief, seatbelts, harnesses adjusted, secured. Starting engine. All the way down to oil pressure is checked. Alternator switches are on. Avionics on. Engine parameters. Ammeter indication we're charging. For taxi, flaps up, radios, avionics are set. Let's go to 122.8. Cabin heat defrost and fuel selector switch tank. Brakes and our instruments we'll test on our way out, and then our before takeoff stuff. Brief this taxi. Super easy. We'll hang a right turn here off the ramp, and then a left turn to runway 36. I don't have a ground chart for Port Clinton. I don't see any of them marked here in Garmin Pilot. There we go. That's where we're going. So we'll back that out. Okay, I'm on the brakes. Parking brake released. Clear left, clear right. Clear left, clear right. CJ4 checklist. Clear left, clear right. We'll pull off to the side over here and knock our run up out. Spacer into the wind for engine cooling. Straighten out our nose wheel. Here we go. Alright. I'm on the brakes. Mixture is going to come full rich. We're going to throttle up. 1800 RPM. We'll test our magnetos. Looking for the drop in RPM. Left side. That's a good drop. Clean. Back to both. Other side. good drop. Clean. Back to both. Alternators. We're looking for the drop here in battery amps. Alt 2. Alt 1. Engine parameters. Oil temp, oil press is all in the green. And we'll throttle back to idle. Actually, idle's nice. Back up to 1,000. Lights are coming on. Trim, I'm sorry, flaps to 50. And lights on. And we'll pull the mixture, but we'll bring it back in on lineup. So boost pump and mixture to go, and our trim is also set. Pitot heat's coming on. Now we'll just back it up with the checklist. For takeoff, oh yeah, doors are latched, caps handle, the pins removed. Seats, belts, and harnesses are secure. Air conditioning as required. Fuel quantities confirmed. Fuel selector fullest tank. Boost pump will come on once we line up, as well as our mixture. Flaps are set. Transponder is set. Radios and GPS is set. Cabin heat, defrost, brakes, and then we did all of this. Alternator check. Pitot heat's on. Lights are all on. Annunciator lights. Nothing on the CAS. Voltage is good. Magnetos we tested. Flight controls. Aileron left, aileron right, elevator up, elevator down, rudder left, rudder right. Flight controls, free and correct. Autopilot is tested. Trim set for takeoff. Ice we don't need right now anyways. Pitot heat's on. Alrighty, we're ready. We'll rotate at 77 knots, flaps up at 90 in safe altitude, and we'll climb at 100. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll stop. Anything below 500, we're going to be landing straight ahead. Between 500 and 1,000, we'll have caps, and above 1,000, we'll make a turn back for Port Clinton. Any questions? What's up, Compilation Kid? First takeoff, yes. The original plan was to fly the CJ4 from Burlington, Vermont into Newark, New Jersey, and then we were going to do a second flight down into Charlotte. But the CJ4 is not working after today's FS 2020 update, so change of plans. We had to switch planes last minute, so now we're just going to fly VFR in Rob's area in the SR-22. Yeah, we're ready. Let's pull up. Clear left or clear right? We're clear out right. Nobody on final. We're cleared on the runway. Port Clinton traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima is taking off runway 36. Right turn out to the southeast, going up to 2500 Port Clinton. Left aileron into the wind. See the windsock up there. Almost a direct crosswind from the left, so left aileron, heels to the floor. Mixture full rich and boost pump. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. 77 rotate. Positive rate, mash on the brakes. .90 knots, safe altitude, flaps up. Climb at 100, VY. Caps is available. And we're clear, right? Port Clinton traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, turning right crosswind 36 Port Clinton. Port Clinton traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima's on right crosswind 36. We're going to be leaving the area straight out to the east, going up to 2500. Last call, Port Clinton. $100 to go, leveling. Once we get to 150 knots, we'll pull back the power. 150, let's pull it back to 60%. Boost pump can come off. Those are the bass islands out there, right? Done some flying out there. Pretty neat fields on those little islands. Too bad I didn't load the scenery for them. I'll pull the mixture back just a little bit. And we're clear out right. I will use the autopilot a little bit today so we can chat. Sync our heading. Altitude, heading, AP. Oh, run the sim as admin? Interesting. I do. Hey, how's the stream running, by the way, guys? I'm glad you mentioned that about the GPU, Rob, because I was watching my last stream and I noticed some stutters, and I realized in OBS, after I installed the new card, it changed all of my streaming settings in OBS, so I had to go back and manually change everything. And now I think I have everything dialed in the way it's supposed to be, so it should look good and should run smooth. and sim runs real good. Super smooth. Adam says looks great. Thanks, Adam. Oh, marginal here at Burke Lake front. See what we got going on. Lower ceilings, 2,900 feet. We'll be all right. Cruise check, oxygen, we don't need. Cruise altitude, power. Fuel pump, don't need. Mixture, engine parameters, fuel flow and balance. We're clear out left. Right? Yeah, man. It's funny looking CJ4, isn't it? So, FS 2020 had an update today, which broke things as usual. And even with the CJ4, there's an update that came out today for the CJ4 that was supposed to. So the CJ4 was supposed to be working with the FS 2020 update, but we had issues in the beginning of our flight, and we couldn't get it going. So, had to make a couple last-minute changes, real hype. So now we're just doing some VFR stuff in the SR-22. What's going on, real hype? Alright, so coming up in the Bravo, remember we've got to stay outside of this ring right here. So we're going to have to come out over the water a little bit, and then this this shelf starts at 3,000, and we're going to be okay under at 2,500. So we'll sneak underneath and around the Bravo, and then into Burke Lakefront. Clear left. Yeah, we intended to fly the CJ4 today. We were going to do Burlington, Vermont into Newark, New Jersey, tonight, ZNY was hosting an event in Newark, so fully staffed ATC, and Boston Center was online as well, covering Burlington. So we've had full ATC the entire way into Newark, and then I was going to do a second leg down from Newark down to Charlotte, but unfortunately we could not get things going. Even after a couple restarts, we tried getting that CJ4 going, we could not. Problems with the FMS, we couldn't load our route in, so here we are. Bit worn out, yard work all day today. Alright, I have a story time. So I know the guy that owns this I know the guy that owns this Cirrus, November 225 Hotel Lima. And funny, this is how I met him. I haven't met him in person yet, but this is how I met him. I flew this airplane in the sim. This was several months back, maybe even pushing a year now. I think it was the Sun and Fun event last year. So VATSIM had the virtual Sun and Fun event, and we flew November 225 Hotel Lima from my home airport, Miami Executive, up to Lakeland in this airplane. And then a few weeks later, maybe not even a few weeks later, maybe even that same week, I get an email. I get an email from this guy. His name's Brad. I get an email from him. He's like, hey, I see that you're using my tail number on your airplane for the sim. And then he gave me this big story about how that tail number is like, it's his like son's birthday and initials or something like that. And I was like, oh, sorry. He asked me to change. He's like, if you can, just, you know, just don't use it anymore. And I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. I understand, man. You know, people like their privacy and stuff. So whatever, we started talking about aviation, whatever. Friendly guy. But that's how I met the dude. He told me to not fly this airplane anymore. And I know I'm flying it now, and I'm not like purposely disrespecting him. So maybe a couple of months ago from now, I noticed on flightsim.to where all of the freeware mods get uploaded to. It's flightsim.to is a source where you can go download mods for FS 2020. I noticed that somebody did this repaint, and it had November 225 Hotel Lima on it. So I emailed him then. I was like, hey man, like, I hate to break it to you, but I sent him the link to the download, and he's like, oh, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now, since it already had like several thousand downloads. So I guess he no longer cares, because everybody's using it, and there's nothing he can do. He's not going to go chasing thousands of people telling them not to fly his airplane anymore. So that's how I know the guy. He lives up in Central Florida. He owns a couple of businesses. He does a lot of flying for his business. So yeah. Don T, what's going on? Oh, dang! Don T! The kiddos won. Hey, congratulations to the kids, man. That is awesome news, dude. Hell, getting into Vegas Friday. Hey, man, it was worth it in the end. Congratulations. That is awesome, dude. Big news, big news. I'm so proud. And of course, I know you're super proud. That is great news, Don. Alright, we're underneath the Bravo. We can go, I don't know, 20, 30 degrees right. We're clear out right. Let's try 090. So yeah, I still talk to this guy, Brad. I was gonna meet him up in Sun and Fun, but just never went through with it. I'm not sure if he ended up going or not. Alright, 090 looks good. That's gonna keep us outside of this inner shelf of the Bravo. Since Burke Lakefront is a Class Delta, let's check and see if there's any ATC online. Doesn't look like there is, so we'll be on our own. So we'll stay on 122.8 and announce our position and intentions on there. We are 13 miles out already, so we'll make our first call at 10 miles. We're going to be joining a right downwind for 24 right. Field elevation there at Burke Lakefront, 584. Let's call it 600, so we'll go down to 1600 for pattern altitude. Don, that warms my heart so much, man. I'm so happy. That's amazing. Wow, man. You must have been in tears out there. I know I'd be bawling if my daughter won. Redbox, are you interested in the Cirrus Vision Jet that FlightFX is working on? Hells yeah, man. I've been waiting for that thing for a long time, dude. I'm buying it the day it drops. Super excited for the Vision Jet. Yeah, I'm in their Discord. I'm quiet on there, but I'm in there. Alright, we're 10 miles. Burke Lakefront traffic, November 225 Hotel Lima's Yellow Cirrus, 10 miles to the west-northwest, 2500. Looking to join a right down for 24 right. For some touch and goes, we'll stay in the pattern Burke Lakefront. Alright, all of our lights are on. We'll switch tanks. Boost pump is coming on. I'm gonna disengage the autopilot. My airplane. We're clear out right. Let's start working our way down to 16. Let's bug it for reference. And let's bug in 240 as well. Alright, mixture's coming in some. Actually, mixture can come full rich. We'll pull the power back. .240. Alright, I've got the field in sight. This is it.
Nearby Cleveland. Burke lack of front class Delta airs.
Lack of front. 5 miles now. Burke Lakefront traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima, 5 miles northwest. Did I say northeast last time? 5 miles northwest, looking to join our right, downwind for 24 right for some touch and goes. Burke Lakefront. Alright, 1600, leveling off, and let's slow her up some more. We want to be hauling ass in the pattern. 119 for flaps 50. Slow to 119. Scanning for traffic. I don't hear anybody. Alright, 119 speed checks, flaps 50. We're clear right and left. Alright, gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelts, switches, flaps to go. We're clear out right. Oh, I should have made a call there on downwind too. Burke Lakefront, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, turning right base, 24 right, touch and go, Burke Lakefront. Once we drop in that last notch of flaps, we'll be looking for 80 knots on final. Final approach path is clear. Rest of those flaps. Burke Lakefront, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, final 24 right, touch and go, Burke Lakefront. Winds were straight out of the west last time we checked, so a little bit of a slight crosswind from the right. Actually, I should say slight because the winds were at 20 knots, I think. Yeah, quite a bit of a crosswind. Alright, let's throw in right aileron, left rudder. Power back to idle. Nice-ish, ish. Nice-ish. Keeping that right aileron. Alright, flaps 50. Full power. .77, rotate. And mash on the brakes. 90 knots, safe altitude, flaps up. Clear right. It's hard to hold that crosswind correction in the sim. But do it well anyways. 1600. Burke Lakefront, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, right crosswind, 24 right, Burke Lakefront. Nobody out there coming in on downwind, and we're clear right. We'll do one more touch and go, then a full stop, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go next. Or maybe we'll just let's do one more touch and go, and then we'll head out out to the northeast, and then we'll figure out in the air where we're going to go next. Burke Lakefront, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, right midfield downwind, 24 right, touch and go, Burke Lakefront. Altitude, bring in some power. Below 119, speed checks, flaps 50. Clear right. Burke Lakefront, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, right base, 24 right, touch and go, Burke Lakefront. Checking that our final is clear, and we're clear right. Burke Lakefront traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, final 24 right, touch and go, Burke Lakefront. Alright, dip in that right wing, opposite rudder. And the rest of those flaps. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps. 80 knots. Nose down, a little bit of power, get back on that center line. And we're low power. More left rudder, power back to idle, and hold her off, hold her off. Alright, not too bad, flaps 50, keeping that at right aileron, full power. '77 rotate. Mash on the brakes. Like the We Love VFR mod is still working. That's good. Speed checks. Safe altitude. Flaps up. You're right. And we'll just continue up to 2500 again if the clouds allow. Burke Lakefront, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima turning right crosswind, 24 right. We're going to be making a right downwind departure out to the northeast and going up to 2500 Burke Lakefront. You're right. 100 feet to go. $25 hundo, 150 knots. Pull the power back to 60%. $2,500. Sync our heading. Altitude heading. AP. Oh shit! It didn't sync. What the hell happened? There we go. %, 2,500. Let's pull the mixture back just a little bit. And boost pump can come off. Burke Lakefront traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima, 2 miles north of the field, 2,500 leaving the area out to the northeast. Last call, Burke Lakefront. Alright, where are we going next? Greasy says Pilot Char. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. See if I can catch up here. Redbox had to turn off notifications on Discord because the screenshots of the Vision Jet every day were making me nuts. Should be just around the corner, right? They're about to go into beta, I believe. Hopefully not too much longer. And you saw that the guy that does that's developing the Honda jet, he joined the FlightFX team, and they already named a price for the Honda jet around $25 or so. I'm sure it's well worth it. I don't know if they've mentioned a release date or anything like that yet. I will pick up both, but I'm really after that Vision jet first. Alright, we've got another Class Delta nearby here at, how do you say that one, Rob? Cuyahoga? Cuyahoga County? This heading here is going to keep us outside of that Delta. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go to Northeast Ohio. Winds out of the west, 280 at 12. 10 statute miles, few clouds, 2,900 scattered, 38, overcast 571, altimeter 3015. .3015, 3015. Yeah, Dante, dang right, I need the Vision Jet and the Honda Jet. Rob, 15 minutes from your house, nice man. So that is that's downtown Cleveland right there off of Burke Lakefront, right? Cleveland. How do you feel about the Indians changing their name to the Guardians? Dub, what's going on, Dub? Good to see you, man. I'm doing well. Well, we ran into a little bit of a hiccup today trying to do the CJ4 flight out of Burlington into Newark. Updated both FS-2020 and the working title CJ4, but still couldn't get the dang FMS in the CJ4 to work. But I'm happy flying in the Cirrus, so it's all good. Pilot char greasy. So you always fly with the, okay, do you always fly with the FD flight director? I find it easy to kill it if I'm hand flying. Always fly with the FD, I find it easy to kill it if... You know what, I never even bother turning it on or off. It's just always there. I don't really use it, to be honest. When I'm hand flying and I don't have the autopilot on, I don't follow the FD. Yeah, the head tracking looks it looks good, but it's funny when you're looking out the corner of your eyes. Yeah. Let me see. I'm sure I can tune it and make it a little bit more sensitive so I don't have to use so much head movement, but I kind of like how it is. That way I'm not making you guys sick with too much moving around. I could adjust it and make it so I'm not like... So say I'm looking 45 here, I could set it so that when my head looks this way, the view is actually looking out this way. But I don't know, where it's at right now feels pretty comfortable. But yeah, it's kind of funny sometimes. So like doing one of these. It is cool though, I'm really enjoying this thing a lot. I used to fly with it back when I flew FS9. And yeah, I've always liked it. But when it came to streaming, I kind of found it to be too much to deal with. But now I'm kind of getting used to it. Also, when I used to use it for FS9, it used to kill my frame rates, and now with the smooth sim and better graphics cards, it's a nice smooth experience, and I really like it. I like this better than flying in VR. VR, you get the same thing, and you get the full view, but you can't see your flight controls and things like that. So I actually prefer this over flying VR. 100%. Check my messenger when I get a chance, will do, Don. Alright, we're going to Hotel Zulu Yankee. Let's use our nearest function. We'll scroll down, Hotel Zulu Yankee, direct to. Holy moly, that's even harder than the airport name. Ashtabula County? Is that even the right airport? It is Ashtabula, so that's what we're going to be calling on our calls. Ashtabula. I'll try. Enter, activate. Alright, we don't want to get too far out over the water, and I'm going to take over as well. Autopilot's disengaged, my airplane. We're clear right. Ashtabula, we're still on 122.8. Field elevation there at Ashtabula. About 1,000. So we'll go down to 2,000. Let's try some slow flight in this Cirrus. Mixture full rich. Let's get our boost pump on. Let's kind of do a little clearing turn here. We're clear out right, we're clear out front. Clear out left. Let's do kind of 90 degrees to the right, 90 degrees to the left. Gonna make sure this whole area to our left is clear. Looks good. Clear left. Keep it out over the water so we don't hurt anybody on the ground in case something goes awry. Let's get back up to 2,500 too. I'll put it on the heading bug for the heading, 2,500. Or below 119, flaps 50. And we're in the white arc, flaps full. See how slow we can get this thing. Like somewhere around 60, 58 is where it stalls. We should be doing it the other way into the wind. We've got a 23 knot tailwind right now. The 60 minus, we could turn it around, do 40 knots over the ground in Cirrus. Tell you what, let's maneuver in slow flight then. We're clear left. Really shallow banks, bring in some power. Touch of power, a nice easy bank to the left. I'm gonna face her right into the wind and see what our ground speed looks like. Alright, straight out of the west, so let's do 270 on the heading. Power's gonna come back. Some more. Right now we're doing 43 knots over the ground. Numbers right over here. We can get even slower. Let's see if we can get into 30s. $41. 40. Still holding altitude. 39. Let's hear that stall horn, or the stall beep, I should say, in the Cirrus. But I'm gonna keep it at slow flight. I want to hear the beeps. There we go. We're gonna keep it right there. $37 knots. $36. 35. 34. She ain't breaking. 35. 34. 33. Still holding 25. 100. 32. 31. Getting squirrely. 30. Buffeting. There's the stall. Holy shit, almost into a spin. Oh my god. Flaps 50. That was pretty violent. Jesus. Flaps up. Alright, let's turn back around. We're clear left. What did we do? 31 knots? We got down to 30. I think it broke at 29 over the ground. Ground speed. I wasn't looking at the tape too much. Our indicated airspeed. That break was pretty terrifying. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, was it 2,000 for pattern altitude? At Ashtabula? Was that the name of it? Sim update did something to my CJ4 FMS, Don. Yes, I couldn't load in the route. I couldn't load it off of SimBrief, and I couldn't do it manually either. As soon as I did the first step where you enter the origin, when you put in the airport, I put in Burlington, and it just said working at the bottom, and it didn't do it. It didn't go past that, so it wouldn't load the airport. So I could not load the route into the FMS at all. Dub says that was pretty cool. Slow flight stalls in the Cirrus. I remember the last instructor that I had, real world flying, in the 172, he had me, when he was bored, he didn't have anything else to like teach me pretty much. He's like, what can we do? So he like put me into slow flight and had me maneuver the entire flight in slow flight pretty much. So I did like, we did the turns obviously, straight and level. We did stalls, and we also did climbs in slow flight. So I'd keep it right there, just on the verge of stalling, at pretty much full power, and just climbing in slow flight, turns. It was fun. It was like a good way to like really get a feel of the airplane. I really enjoyed that exercise. I remember it caught me by surprise too, because we had done the turns, we had done stalls, did all that, and we were straight and level, and he's like, all right, climb to 2500 in slow flight. I was like, oh, never done this before. 172, I had to give it pretty much full power. I even had to take off carb heat, just to add that little touch of power to give it enough to keep climbing. But that was fun. We're getting low, not paying attention. I'm gonna go back into autopilot momentarily so that we can brief this approach. So altitude and heading AP. Showing marginal again, or did it already show marginal at Ashtabula? 10 minutes old, winds 270 at 11, 10 statute miles, broken at 29, altimeter 3015. So we'll be using runway 27. We'll over, oh man. Alright, let's climb back up to 2500, we'll overfly midfield, and then we'll join the left downwind for 27. Ashtabula. Alright, so that's the plan. Overfly, midfield, north to south. Then we'll do a right teardrop into a left downwind for runway 27. And we're going to do a full stop here at Ashtabula. And then figure out where we're going to go from there. Alright, autopilot's off again. Let's go up to 2500. Boost pump's gonna stay on, all of our lights are on, mixture's full rich. 2500. We're clear right. Let's do 50% on the power. Dang, 30 knots over the ground in the Cirrus. That is slow. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima is 10 miles northwest, 2,500. Going to be overflying the field from north to south and making a right teardrop into a left downwind for runway 27, Ashtabula. How's fuel looking? Good. Yeah, they're about even. We'll stay on the left side. Runway 27's, bug in 270. Clear right. Alright, power coming back now to 40%. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima's 5 miles north, 2,500. Gonna be overflying the field, making a right teardrop into a left downwind for runway 27, full stop, Ashtabula. Got the field in sight. It's right here where my cursor is, left to right. Looking for traffic. Feel that wind from the right? Wants to push us that way. There's the field down there. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima's over midfield at 2,500. Going to be flying out to the south, making a right teardrop into a left downwind for runway 27, full stop, Ashtabula. Bug in 2,000.
Hopkins International traffic, TGX 440 miles north, east of field, ILS 24 left, Hopkins International traffic.
Cleveland. Alright, start going down to 2,000. We're clear right. 2,000. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima's on the 45 to join a left downwind for 27 full stop Ashtabula. Looking for traffic in the pattern. I don't see anybody. We're below 119, flaps 50. Joining that downwind, clear right. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, left midfield downwind 27 full stop, Ashtabula. Alright, gas. Boost pumps already on, mixture's full rich, gas undercarriage mix, prop, seatbelts, switches, 1 notch of flaps to go. Clear left. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, left base 27 full stop, Ashtabula. Finals clear. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, turning final, 27 full stop, Ashtabula. Rest of those flaps. Wind should be straight down the runway at around 20 knots. Bit high. $80 knots. Look at the windsock there. A little bit of slight crosswind from the right, just a little bit. A little bit of left rudder. Power's at idle. Hold her off. Well. A little bit too much energy there, so kind of skipped off the runway, but not too bad. Keeping that right aileron. And the back pressure in the elevator as well. We're all the way across the line. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is clear of 27, Ashtabula. Let's clean her up. We'll pull the mixture back for taxi, boost pump off, flaps up, and we'll keep all of our lights on. Alright, where should we go next? How are we doing on time? 9 o'clock? And I have good add-on scenery for this airport as well. Tom Ridge Field. It's not loaded though, so it's default. Chautauqua? Dunkirk. Okay, they go by Dunkirk. Let's head up to Dunkirk. We got a runway 6 and 24, 6,000 feet. Runway 1533, 4,000 feet. Best runway is going to be 24. Yep, with the winds 240 at 11, 10 statute miles, overcast 3,500, 72, altimeter 3012. We have to stay outside of Erie's class Delta. And Erie has a Tersa, which you don't see too many of nowadays. Similar to a class Charlie, but it's voluntary. You don't have to talk to approach. Alright, so depart runway 27, we'll make a right crosswind departure out over the coastline, and then chase the coastline up again. And we'll stay at 2,500 since ceilings are 3,000, 3,500. The 2,500, which means we'll have to stay outside of the Delta as we pass Erie. Oh no, Don, flat tire, that sucks, man. Dub, strange names out in this neck of the woods, tell me about it, man. It's all like Indian names. Don, it was crappy getting into Vegas Friday. First my youngest had pink eye and I had to get to a doctor for eye drops, then the flat tire. Then the short way got blocked due to a wildfire. Oh man. What an adventure. We are clear left, clear right. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima is taxiing to runway 27 on the taxiway, Ashtabula. Sim is running nice and smooth. Starting to get hungry. Take a look at the windsock there. Mostly down the runway. Little bit of a crosswind from the right. 27. All of our lights are on. Gas, we'll get on the fullest tank. Flaps to 50. And our trim set. Delta Kilo Kilo. Nearest. I didn't see it, did you? Let's do it over here. Delta. Kilo Kilo. Chautauqua. Dunkirk. Enter and activate. Okie dokie. Boost pump. And mixture to go. We're clear left, nobody on final. Clear right down the runway. Rotating at 77, flaps up at 90 and safe altitude. Lose an engine on the runway, we'll stop. Below 500, landing straight ahead. Above 500, we have caps available. Above 1,000, we'll make a right turn back for Ashtabula. Two 270. Mixture full rich, heels to the floor, full power. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive. 77, rotate. Positive rate, mash on the brakes. 90 knots, safe altitude, flaps up. VY, 100 knots. .500, caps is available. And we're clear right. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is turning right crosswind 27. Going to be leaving the area straight out to the north, going up to 2500, Ashtabula. $2,500. Boosty can come off. I'll pull the mixture back just a little bit. Ashtabula traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is 2 miles north of the field at 2500, leaving the area out to the north. Last call, Ashtabula. Altitude heading AP. Oh, is my stream glitching? Looks bad on my phone. I need to drop it down to 2,000 with these low cloud decks. Okay, we're clear, right? Go down here and paint a new line. We'll go into nav mode. Now that will put us inside of Carey's class Delta there, so once we get closer we're going to have to come out a little bit to get around it. Luminous VR, what's up, man? Welcome. By any chance, do you know your in-game graphics settings? Your system is similarly built to mine, and your game looks pretty smooth. I'll show you, man. I'll show you exactly what I'm running. So I game at 1440p, 2K. I've got render scaling set to 100. VSync is off, but I have VSync turned on in NVIDIA control panel, and I have it locked at 60. I have the game locked at 60 FPS. TAA on the anti-aliasing, 100% terrain level of detail. I've got Ultra on the Catchy, vector data is on Ultra, buildings on Ultra, trees I've set to high, grass and bushes I've set to high, objects to 100, clouds Ultra, texture resolution Ultra, 16x anisotropic filtering. Texture super sampling 8x8. Texture synthesis ultra. Water waves I've set to medium. Shadow maps 1024. Terrain shadows 256. Contact shadows ultra. Windshield effects ultra. Ambient occlusion ultra. Cube matte reflections 256. Ray marched reflections on medium. I don't know why I have these on medium. I normally run these high. Light shafts. Not sure why those are on medium. I'm going to actually put those on ultra. And then bloom is off because I don't like the way the lights look with bloom on. Motion blur is off, of course. That looks terrible. Lens correction is off. Lens flare is off. And I have glass cockpit refresh rate on high. And thanks for the Twitch follow, Luminous. Welcome aboard, man. Good having you. You got it, man. Anytime. I don't know why. What did I have on medium? Gray marks and light shafts? I don't know why I had those on medium. I normally run those on ultra. The stuff that I don't run on ultra is like water waves, because I don't know. It's not a huge deal to me, and I feel like it does impact frames. Grass and bushes, you only really see super high detail when you're on the ground. I don't really care about that stuff either. I care more about FPS than I do maxing out every single little thing. I like to have a nice fluid experience when flying. And 30 FPS, I'm not like other people where 30 FPS works. I don't like 30 FPS. To me, it looks too choppy. So mine sits usually around 40-ish FPS with the settings where they're at. Which to me, that 10 FPS difference makes huge difference in fluidity, panning around with the views and things like that. Let's go down to 2,000. We're a little too close to these clouds. 2,000. Level change or indicated airspeed mode. And then we'll reduce power a little bit. Now if I do notice more stutters or drop in frames by turning those two settings up to ultra, I might go back to medium. I think I do notice a slight hit. So maybe there was a reason I had those on medium. Let me try medium again. A few extra frames are a big deal to me. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I do notice a big difference. So I'm gonna keep those two on medium. Alright, 2,000. Power's coming back into 60%. I hear you, Luminous. Yeah, man. I've noticed for me, flight simming, I don't need a full 60, but I've looked at the numbers before and how fluid it looks. Like once you get above 45, things are really smooth. At least in my experience. Below that, especially getting down to 30, man, I don't like 30 FPS, dude. People say, "Oh, it's a flight sim," you know. You don't need all those frames. It's, you know, everything's predictable. It still looks smooth. Nah, man, I notice it with my eyes. There's a definite visual difference. I'd rather be gaming in 2K at 40, 50, 60 FPS than going 4K 30 FPS locked. Nah. I think 45 is like the sweet spot. If I could lock it, I guess I could lock it at 45 in the NVIDIA settings, but I have it at 60. The more the merrier.
Nearby Tursa.
Actually, we'll be underneath the Tursa, but that doesn't matter. You could fly through it without talking to anybody. Alright, let's try 10 or 15 degrees left to get around the class Delta here at Erie. Let's do 060 back into heading mode. We're clear left. Yeah, it's still a little bit close. Let's bring it around to let's do 050. Running out of daylight. Where are we gonna park this thing tonight? Are we gonna go back to Port Clinton? Or are we just gonna keep heading out east? Yeah, we'll keep heading out east. See if we got any ATC online. Not over here. Outside of the Delta. How far to destination? 50 miles, about 18 minutes, Don. Going to Dunkirk. .3012 on the altimeter. 3012, 3012. Alright, we're past the Delta now. Let's repaint that line. And then back into nav mode. Clear right. Pretty cool interior in the Cirrus with the yellow stitching and the special edition logos. It's even got yellow rudder pedals. Let's get back in closer to... we're not too far out. Never mind. Phone's dying, Don. Also, Luminous, keep in mind that I am streaming as well. Forgot to mention this when I showed you the settings, so if you don't stream or anything like that, you may be able to turn a couple of those settings up. I've got a lot of things running in the background. Well, not stuff that's really going to affect the GPU, except for the stream stuff. OBS. Damn, that's a screenshot right there. Am I skipping frames again?
Nearby parachute area.
This car does run really hot though. Dub. Alright, let me get Luminous first. Where do you get that fancy tracker thing on your headset? I've seen a lot of other streamers use that and it seems really convenient. It's called TrackIR. TrackIR. And yeah, you can buy it online, man. I think you can buy it off their website. I can't remember the name of the company that makes it. TrackIR is what it's called. I'd say if mine's wireless, the one that they sell on the website is wired. And since I run a wireless headset, I didn't want an extra a wire wrapped around my neck while flying. So you can source these head tracking. They call it the Track Clip Pro. You can source wireless ones. I got mine China on AliExpress for like $40. The whole system though is more money than that. I think their tracker sells them for like 150. 150? Don't quote me on that. That's what I think that's what it is. That's for the actual unit that goes above your monitor that senses it uses infrared light. So I think it's 150 for the thing, and then this was 40. I'm using an old tracker. This isn't the latest one. I think they have version 5 out now. Version 4, the one I'm using, this thing's 20 years old. And I just recently picked up the wireless Track Clip Pro from China for about $40. Alright, 27 miles out now, about 9.5 minutes. Oh, okay, Dub Aviator, how's the GTX 1080? Oh, has your GTX 1080 retired now? Now to a life of luxury? Yes, it's sitting in the RTX 3080 box in my closet right now. I posted it up on OfferUp, see if anybody will buy it. I haven't gotten any offers yet. Still a good card, man. I still love that 1080. It treated me well. If I wasn't a streamer, I probably would have stuck with it even longer. Needed that little bit of extra horsepower streaming. And now I can crank all my settings, so I'm happy. Nobody buys it. And maybe if my daughter wants a desktop computer later on down the road, maybe we'll use it, throw it in her rig. She's got a nice laptop though, so she doesn't really need a desktop. But it's there if we need it or want it. If anybody else in the chat wants to buy it, join in my Discord, shoot me an offer. I cleaned her up real nice. It's got not a single speck of dust on it. Looks brand new. It's the Gigabyte GTX 1080, 8 gig. Alright, so what's going to be the plan over here at Dunkirk? 240 still, so runway 24 will be left traffic. So let's cut out, let's fly heading maybe 100 now. We'll head out to south of the field and we'll come in on the 45 to join that left downwind for 24. Clear right? Let's fly, let's do 100 on the heading mode. We're going to fly south of the field and then back up on the 45. Left downwind for 24. That might be a little bit too much. Let's bring it back to, let's do 090. I don't want to get too far south of the field. Oh, I'll be watching that tonight, Dub. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. I'll be watching that after stream during my dinner time. Pointing at the thing we can't see. Oh, I forget I have this new feature on Garmin Pilot, so I can actually show you guys what we're going to do. So we're going to head out this way. Then we're going to come in on the 45. Left downwind for runway 24. Make my first call at 10 miles. We're still on 122.8. Ooh, there's a big obstacle ahead. Less than 100 feet, so I'm disengaging the autopilot, and we are clear left. Stay away from that one. If it's yellow, I don't mind. Anything red that pops up on Garmin Pilot like that, you want to take immediate action. There it is. Big tower. 2 towers. That'd be a bad day if you hit one of those or one of the strings coming off it. Alright, we're 10 miles out now, 8 miles, 122.8, Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima's 8 miles southwest of the field, 2,000 feet, looking to join the left downwind for runway 24 for a full stop, Dunkirk. Alrighty, mixture, full rich, boost pump is coming on, all of our lights are on. We've got the rising terrain on our right, so I'm going to go left a little bit. We're just going to hug this green area right on the edge of the yellow and then join that 45. Field elevation there at Dunkirk, 692, let's call it 700, so 1700 for pattern altitude. We'll bug that in up here as a reference. And runway 24, we'll bug in 240. And let's start slowing up. I've got the field in sight, it's right there. Slow way down. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima's 4 miles southwest of the field. Gonna be on the 4-5 to join a left down for 24 full stop Dunkirk. Alright, clear left, and I don't see anybody else in the pattern. Below 119, flaps 50. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima on the 45 to join a left downwind for 24, full stop Dunkirk. You're right. So the road down below us here is a good reference for downwind. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, left midfield downwind, runway 24, full stop, Dunkirk. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelts, switches. 1 notch of flaps to go. Clear left. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, left base, 24, full stop, Dunkirk. White arc, rest of those flaps are coming in. And our final approach path is clear. It's going to continue this turn to final. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, final, 24, full stop, Dunkirk. Watch that speed, we want 80 knots. Ooh, couple bumps there. Ooh, bumpy. Power back to idle. And hold her off. Nice. Keeping the back pressure on the stick. We'll take this first one on our right. All the way across the line. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is clear of 24. Dunkirk. Mixture. Lean. Boost pump off. Flaps up. And our lights will stay on. .945, I might have time for one more leg, and then we'll call it. Weather is deteriorating up here to the northeast. A lot of these weather stations are reporting marginal VFR. Probably same thing, 3,000 foot ceilings, likely. Ooh, 1,100 foot ceiling, yikes. No. We're not gonna go to Buffalo. 2,900 foot ceilings, we could do that. Cattaraugus County, Olean. $3,100 foot ceilings over here at Kells, Wellsville. See how far are these? 60, 50. There's also rising terrain as you get out this way, so you gotta be careful. Rising terrain and lower ceilings getting lower. I don't want to get ourselves in trouble out here. Where should we go? Skirt, skirt, butter, says Dub. It is a nice sound. It's different when you butter it in the Cirrus. Skeet, skeet. First F1 race in Miami in 2 weeks' time. You going, Tommy? I don't have any plans on going, Dub. But yeah, man, I'm aware. I don't know how much are tickets for something like that. I'd go. Tell you the locals are real pissed about it. The ones that live right around where they're building the track, though, right by the stadium up there. I think it's Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah. Where the Dolphins play. So they're building the track around that area, and it's kind of a lower class, poverty neighborhood. A lot of them are pissed about the noise, but I think really it's just jelly that rich people are doing whatever they want in their neighborhood type thing. Because here in Miami, man, you have supercars everywhere, so like everybody has, you know, their exhaust chopped off and making noise. So I don't know. I feel like they're just mad. But I understand too. I mean, it's understandable. They are pretty loud. Races on Mother's Day, says Compilation Kid. Do you want to go? Give you all the noise and road closures, says Dub. CMB 1111, good to see you again, man. Hope you're having a great day. Are you an NY in the sim? We might have crossed over into NY. Let's see. Where's the state line? We might have crossed over. We were doing most of our flying in Ohio. I mean, Buffalo's right up here, 50 miles away, 40 miles away, 35. Yep, Dunkirk, New York. We are in NY. Alright, last leg. Let's go to... That's a little long. Alright, let's try... Cattaraugus County. We got a runway 422, 4,800 feet, and there's a smaller runway 1634, 2,100 feet. What else did I want to check in here? I forgot. I guess that's it. Oh, what's the name? What do they use on frequency? What do they call this place? Olean. We're going to Olean. This will be the last one for the day. 2,900 foot ceilings, winds out of the west at 4, 10 statute miles, 3007 on the altimeter. Olean. KDKK. No airspace that we need to avoid. Let's put in our altitude and see if there's any obstacles that we need to be aware of. Let's go to 2500. We switch airplanes. We've got an obstacle 2470 MSL. Yeah, we got to watch out for that one. Highest terrain 23 MSL. Oh, yikes, this is going to be difficult. Hold on. Alright, ceilings are an AGL. What's the field elevation over here? 2200 feet. So we're gonna have to go higher. We're gonna have to go 3500 MSL. 3500 MSL. See what that's gonna, where that puts us. We go to 35. That puts us over the terrain and the obstacles. Alright, so we're gonna go to 3500 for this leg. Let's go. Yeah, what airport do you want me to search for? CMB 1111? Have we got fuel? I believe so. We still got about half tank each side. Plenty enough to get us there to Olean. We are running out of daylight, so we should get rolling. I don't like flying over terrain in the night. Oswego, let's see. Saw it. Oswego County, Foxtrot Zulu Yankee. There it is. That's too long for me to get there tonight, but we can fly out there another day, CMB. We're gonna park the Cirrus up here at Olean, and I've been doing location persistence with my airplane, so wherever we leave our airplane, 225 Hotel Lima, this Cirrus is one of them that we own. So we'll leave it at Olean, and the next time we fly her, we'll depart out of Olean and we'll head up to Oswego. Is that your home airport? 10 minutes. Nice, man. Cool, man. We'll fly there, definitely. We'll do that next time we fly the Cirrus. For sure, for sure. Let's see, what if we go direct? Let's see if we go direct there, how long it'll take. Oh, but the weather's looking... Well, it's VFR out there. Alright, let's see what it looks like if we go direct Oswego. $53 minutes. Let's save it. We're gonna save it for another day because I am starving. I don't know if I can wait that long to eat. But we'll definitely head up there next time we hop in the Cirrus CMB. Awesome, man. Flying tomorrow? Sweet. What airplane are you flying? Olean. What happened to Olean? There it is. OLE. Compilation kit, all tickets are 100 plus resale scams, not worth the price for the hassle. I wonder if we can find like a low key spot just to watch, like unofficial. Alright. We're clear left, clear right. Last leg of the day. Cessna 172, nice CMB. How many hours are you at now? And do you know what you're doing tomorrow? What you have planned? I like hearing about this stuff. Alright, so we'll be making a left turn out to the southeast. Going up to 3,500. We'll set everything up down at the end of the runway. I don't want to do that while we're rolling. It's not good to look down while you're taxiing. Third lesson, I'm at 2 hours log. Nice CMB. Cool, man. Exciting. How are you liking it so far? Love it? Good, man. Awesome. I've got my PPL, low time PPL. I've got about 80 hours and change logs. Been meaning to start my instrument rating. Still looking for a school or a club to fly with, as my previous school pretty much no longer exists. And I'm saving money meanwhile as well. But I will get my instrument done. And eventually I want to get my commercial too. And then after my commercial, if I need to, there's jobs around, I can find something flying something single engine. If there's multi-engine jobs around, I might need to go get my multi. Which I don't want to think about how much that's going to cost to rent a twin. Alright, lights are all on. Boost pump is coming on. Flaps to 50. Trim is set. And we're going to go up to 3,500 for this leg. Left turn out to the southeast. We're going to rotate 77 knots. Flaps up at 90 and safe altitude. VY is 100 knots. Losing engine on the runway. We're stopping and vacating. Losing engine below 500. AGL, so about 1,000, 1,100 MSL. We've got caps available. And between 500 and 1,000, no, I'm sorry, yeah. Below 500, straight ahead, between 500 and 1,000, we have caps, and above 1,000, we'll turn back for Dunkirk. Clear out left, nobody on final. Clear down the runway. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 225, Hotel Lima is taking off runway 24. Left turn out to the southeast, going up to 3,500 Dunkirk. I see 24, 240, and 240. Mixture full rich, heels to the floor, full power. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive. 70, 77 rotate. Positive rate, mash on the brakes. 90, safe altitude, flaps up. And 100 knots. $1,100, caps is available. Clear left. A little bit of a hill right there. I'm going to extend my upwind just a little bit so we can get some more altitude. Alright, clear left. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima turning left out to the southeast. Passing through 2000 going to 3500 Dunkirk. Alright, cruise climate now at 120. Sync our heading. I do indicated airspeed mode. Oh, it's already wanting to capture. Okay, we'll just level off first and then go into altitude mode. Is the cloud that I'm in? I think it's just one little one. No worries. 3,500, 150 knots. Let's pull the power back to 60. Altitude heading AP. This is a pretty low ceilings here in front of us. Tricky. I don't like it. I don't like the rising terrain and the lowering ceilings. Dangerous. Alright, OLE. Alright, let's go out left. Clear left. I'm gonna stay away from this terrain while we have these clouds just above us. Figure out what we're gonna do. We've got the terrain, the yellow stuff here. I'm gonna go out this way. Maybe over the river. And figure out a different plan. I really don't want to go any lower than this. But we're gonna have to with these clouds. Let's drop it down to 3,000. I see it. We'll go into indicated airspeed mode, aka level change, and pull the power back. Yeah, we can't be flying through these clouds VFR. Let's go left some more. Clear left. So we've got rising terrain, cloud ceilings are lower, getting lower, and we're also rolling into nighttime. So I'd be extra careful. It's a recipe for disaster. Looks pretty good straight ahead. Let's stay at 3,000. Let's go out this way a little bit. And we'll follow the river where we have lower terrain. Power back to... Let's do 50. I don't want to go too fast either. Boost pump can come off. We'll stay feeding off the right a little while longer. Let's put in OLE. And the G1000. OLE, direct to. And activate. Alright, nice. Right over the river, that's what we want. Sweet. Just gotta get around these clouds first. Go down a couple hundred more feet, maybe 2,700, 2,800. We're breaking VFR minimums. You gotta be at least 500 feet below the clouds. Let's try 2,700. Good night, Don. Congratulations to the little ones, man. Dropping frames again? Yep, I see it on OBS. Man, FPS in the game are solid. Dang, yeah, really bad too. Holy crap. I think I'll have to tweak some more settings in OBS. Oh, we're way past the river. We're clear, right? Let's go lower. Scud running. Hate doing this. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna push it a little bit further, but things keep getting worse. I might just turn around and go back to Dunkirk. I see blue skies out this way. Yeah, and then we've got really high terrain as we get further out. Yeah, they're showing VFR over here at Olean. 3,500 foot ceilings now. You can see a little bit of blue sky just beyond here. I hate scud running though, man. This is not fun. Very stressful. Nah, man. I'm not gonna push it. Let's go back to Dunkirk. I don't like this. I'm not gonna push it. We're clear, right? We're just gonna have to park up at Dunkirk. CMB's watching and he's new in flight training. I've got to demonstrate good ADM, aeronautical decision making. Let's not risk it. We're going back. Autopilot's disengaged my airplane, and we'll hand fly the rest of the way back. It's not worth risking your life, that's for sure. Still skipping frames, man. Crap. Let me try something I tried the other day. May have to leave my front cover off my case, because this card runs really hot. Ugh. Let this thing breathe a little bit better. Alright, back to DKK. Dunkirk, direct 2, activate. See ya, Dub. Good to see you, man, as always. I'm gonna watch Schmindy after this over dinner. Take it easy, man. When I look away from the clouds, it's silky. Alright, noted, man. There might be some settings I could tweak. Sim looks good running flawlessly. Maybe there's something I can do in OBS to prioritize performance over quality. I think I have the streaming settings set to high quality in OBS. I might need to drop that down to a better balance of performance and quality. It's got to be it. And my card's probably running super hot. We're only 8 miles out. We're on 122.8. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 225 Hotel Lima is 8 miles east of the field. 2000. Going to be joining a left downwind for runway 24 for a full stop. Dunkirk. Alright, let's level off at 2000. Pattern altitude, field elevation there at Dunkirk was about 1,000, wasn't it? 700. Let's go down to 1,700. All of our lights are on, mixture's full rich, boost pump is coming on. We're going to switch to the left side, fullest side. 1,700. Yeah, these ceilings are dropping quick. So we're going to fly out. Field's over here at our 1 o'clock. You can see all of the flashing beacon light. The red and the green. The white and the green. Airport beacon. So we're going to fly out a little south of the field. Come back in to join the 45 like we did last time. We can get some lights on in here. Let's slow it up. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is 3.5 miles south east of the field. 1,700. We're going to be joining a left down for runway 24 for a full stop, Dunkirk. This was the right call, definitely. We're losing daylight fast too. You're going to be over terrain at night with low ceilings. I definitely think we're making the right call on this one here. Below 119, flaps 50. We're not landing on that runway that's all lit up, we're landing on the perpendicular one that's going to be running left to right. Okay, we're clear out right. I don't see anybody else in the pattern. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is on the 45 to join the left down for runway 24, full stop Dunkirk. Alright, Gumps, gas on the fullest tank, boost pump is on, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, 1 notch of flaps to go. There's the road that we used as a reference last time for downwind. Right over the road is a nice spot to keep us perpendicular with the runway. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, left midfield downwind 24, full stop Dunkirk. Okay, we're clear out left. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, turning left base, 24, full stop, Dunkirk. Rest of those flaps. Final approach path is clear. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima, turning final 24, full stop, Dunkirk. Looking for 80 on the speed in the Cirrus. We're a bit high, reducing power. Alright, a little bit of power coming back in. There's those same bumps that we experienced last time. Power slowly back to idle. And hold her off. Eyes to the end of the runway. Hold her off. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice. Keeping the back pressure. We missed that one. The FBO is further down on our right anyway, so we'll keep it rolling. We'll make a right turn on Bravo. Crossing runway, looking for traffic. Sure nobody's landing or taking off. We're clear. And Bravo's here on our right. all the way across the line. Dunkirk traffic, Cirrus 5 Hotel Lima is clear of runway 24 at Bravo. Going to be taxiing to the ramp, Bravo Alpha, Dunkirk. Alright, let's get some lights. Mixture lean for taxi. Boost pump can come off. Flaps up. Pitot heat off. We'll keep our lights on. So we'll hang a left turn here on Alpha. And then go park. Park over here at Dunkirk Aviation. We're clear right, clear left. I have no idea where I'm going. I'll just find a spot right here somewhere. Alright, right here. Alright, parking brake. Lights except our strobe, avionics off. Pull the mixture. And then the rest of the switches, all of our lights off. Oh, that one we can turn those off too. And then the rest of those switches, parking brake set. Alright y'all, it's dinner time for me. I'm out of here. No stream tomorrow for Wednesday. We'll be back at it Thursday evening with the Pilot Club. They've got TPC Thursday fly-in featuring Dayton, Ohio. Oh man, so I guess we'll be in the Cirrus again probably, most likely. Dayton, we've flown into there before. I think we did it not the last time we flew the Cirrus, but the time before that. Dayton, alright, dang. So maybe what we'll do is we'll head up, we'll go fly to CMB's home field. We'll go up to Oswego first. We'll see what his field's like, and then after Oswego we'll do a long flight into Dayton. That'll be the plan for Thursday night. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time? No, well the event starts at 8 and we all meet up there usually an hour after the event starts, so 9 o'clock is when we want to be there. We'll probably start streaming our normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2300 Zulu. So I'll see you guys then, Thursday night, 2300 Zulu, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll continue our flight here. We'll depart out of Dunkirk, we'll go up to Oswego, and then we'll head down into Dayton. So I'll see you guys Thursday. Take it easy. See ya!
Mm-hmm.